Hi, welcome to my backyard and my shed. I'm Bonnie Sprung, and this is Set Design on a Budget. I want to talk to you about some videos I actually had made. I always make whenever I'm building a set, and they're little time-lapse videos. But in these videos, I actually utilize stuff that I have over and over again. So flats that I have, just various objects that I have, different things that I have over and over again. And this is my shed. So let's go in and check out what I have. So in this shed, I have lots of flats, lots of little platforms, just different stuff that I've acquired over the years. It is a mess at the moment because I just finished a show and stuff came back and I just moved things around. I acquired a bunch of other stuff, and as you can see, there's a lot back here. So much stuff that at the moment I don't have much room to even walk around. So, all right, I'm going to start off with the first one, which I'm going to show. It's a show that I did, 3 Days of Rain. And I actually had to have some windows for this apartment building that I really wanted. So that I built new windows. And check that out. Now, once I built those windows, of course, I'm not going to get rid of them. They're great. Why not? I'm going to use them again and again. I build these 2x4 structures, and since I don't really like taking things apart too much, and I tend to use things over and over, I keep a few, actually probably more than a few, as you can see right there in the back. I have them a couple of different heights and such. Primarily, they're about a foot off the ground for when I'm using platforms. Sometimes I double them up for different heights, of course. And then I store them because they are useful for a lot of different things. If you noticed, I also using the 2x4 structure for my platforms. And those I probably originally built for them for this show, and then kept them and used them again and again and again. Along with building new windows for this particular show, 3 Days of Rain, I also created new brick, and I will show you that demo in another video. On step-by-step process on how I create brick using styrofoam, and there's various ways of doing that. So I have new brick for this show, and then of course I ended up using that brick over and over and over again until it's starting to get a little worn, and I will probably have to make some new bricks soon, but that is what I did. I used it as much as I can. You'll see that brick used over and over again in other shows, again, like Meteor Shower. This video is, oh yeah, this one is Meteor Shower. And do you notice? The same window. Also in this, I've used that window in Virginia Woolf. Okay, and God, I've used it so many times. So I had that arch made, or actually acquired it. I don't remember at this moment. I've had it for probably, I don't know, 30 years, 25, 30 years, at least 30 years. I know that. I have two of them, and I use them over and over again. So, and then again, if I build something like I did with those French doors, now you see that in only a play, I showed you that, but I'm going to show you that those French doors again were used in a play called Hysteria. They were also used again in Oh, I don't remember. Originally, I used them in a play that I built at a high school for a show called Dracula. Actually, I didn't build those. A friend of mine did, and they're great. So I've been using them over and over. They were a little more intricate with a lot of decor when they were first built, and then they got a little, I guess, pared down. I don't know. Streamlined, I guess, because they had a lot of ornate stuff at the top, and that stuff came off after a while, so it wasn't needed for any of the other shows that I've been doing since then. And then they had, basically it was open, so open windows, and that I changed for when it was only a play, and I didn't want people to see through the window, so then I put a sheet of Luan in between, and now that's how they are. So not going to go back. They'll be used that way for, I don't know, future shows. You never know. Have you noticed the archway and the window? The archway in the room next door. Oh, and the archway in the arch to create the window in It's Only a Play. That arch has been used for several shows, and then the arch becomes the hallway for the room next door, and also for A Long Day's Journey into Night. That arch has been used so many times, I don't even remember how many shows. So those are just a few examples of where that arch has shown up. And welcome back into my shed. We're going to talk about doors. I'm back in my shed. I just wanted to tell you about something that I always find whenever there is someone throwing one out on the road, or actually in the neighborhood. That's doors. Doors are expensive, of course, if you're going out to buy a brand new door for your set, which is ridiculous. Either try to find something on Facebook Marketplace, or any thrift store in the area, or again, if somebody is throwing out a door, pick it up. You know why? Because a lot of sets have doors. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate putting in, but you know what? No matter what, you can't always get away from it. I try, doesn't always work. So there's sometimes I have one door in a set. Sometimes I actually have multiple doors. I've had up to like 4 or 5 doors on a set. Yeah, or even 6 actually. I've had 6 doors on a set. And sometimes they had to be all the same, but that was another story. But I always find doors, and usually I can mix and match and make it work. So again, like here's a door. Found that one. Somebody was tossing out. I have another door. So here we have one door. Oh, here's another door. This particular door, I'm gonna let that drop for a second. This particular door, I actually changed it because I used it for different things, but now I use it for a kitchen door because it's on a spring, so it basically, you can go in and out, back and forth really nicely with those spring hinges that you can use, and I don't want to take them off because they're just not fun to put on anymore. So this one stays on this door, and this door becomes a kitchen door whenever I need it. Back there, I have a door, if you can see it. Yeah, it's got a window. I actually found a door and modified it because it needed to go into a classroom setting, and that was for a play called the Thanksgiving play. So, but then it ended up getting used again in another play, and I can't remember the name of it right now because I think it was somebody else's play that they borrowed the door. So if you find a door like I have, lots of doors back here. There we go. Keep it. Try to store it if you can, because doors they're great whenever you need a door. I just recently installed another set for another show that opens this weekend, actually. And it has 3 doors in it. I actually had to go out and purchase a door. I found one at one of those resale stores, Habitat resale stores, and all I needed was it was a closet door, so it was a perfect size, perfect door for what I needed, and it only cost me $16. So that was great because it was cheap. That's the one thing you want to do is if you find a door that you have to pay for, keep it under 20 bucks, and that's a great find. So I'll show you that little video installing that set. It was a simple set, nothing major, because the little apartment or household or whatever didn't need to be perfect, so which was great. So that had a main front door, a closet door, and then a friend of mine actually said, I have a door, do you need it? Yes, I took it, and that became the bathroom door. So again, always great to have doors on hand. You never know when you're going to use them. So I have quite a few now. Well, not a lot, but I do have several. So like a couple of main front doors, and then odd doors for different various things. So, and if you, I have another theater that they have several doors. If I need to borrow doors, there's a place that I can do is borrow doors. So, but that's another thing to check out. I acquired a square window that was used in a play when I worked over at this other community theater in town, and that I took home with me, and I needed 2 of them, so I actually built one to match the other. And those you can find in many of my shows, because those were just a simple window. I either used 2 of them for one show, or I'd use just one for another show. Now, of course, using flats, and my flats are various sizes. I had gotten over the years some. I do have flats behind me or somewhere there. There you go. Some of those flats are actually full 4x8 flats that they're great. They got pulled out and I use those. But I actually like to use a lot of my Hollywood flats. They're smaller. I can travel with them really easy. I can put them together in all different ways. And then if it depends on the wall. Some walls, if there are a bunch of different flats kind of just meshed together to make one big wall, I will then skin it with a piece of Luan that I have, because I, again, try to keep some things on hand. And then it's a nice clean wall. Other than that, I'm going to tell you how I use my tape. Tape, yeah, that will be in another video. I'm going to talk about tape, a whole video on tape. And you can ask me why, but hey, I have a lot to talk about. All right. So if you like my videos, please subscribe, hit the like button, share with your friends. Tell anybody who is interested. Again, this is not just for the set designer, of course. I'm a set designer, and I gear a lot towards new and upcoming set designers, hopefully future set designers. But a lot of this stuff could be utilized in your everyday life. Look, you may want to build a set for Halloween. You may want to just do it for a party. Maybe have some household object or room that you want to create. So take some of my tips. You never know what you can use them for. Thank you so much for watching my videos. My name is Bonnie Sprung, and this is Set Design on a Budget. And I have some earlier videos. There's one right there. Check it out. And there's some pinned in the comment below and also in description. So check out those links, and I will see you in the future videos. You have a fantastic day.